And jumping into the most overpowered and best formation in this year's game right now, the meta formation is going to be 4-5-1. It's a very, very common formation used amongst a lot of pros. Last week in the Euros, where I finished top 9 in Europe, I played 4-5-1 a lot of games, and it's a really, really good formation, and it's even better after the patch. Basically the same thing for the defenders. You want them to be quick, super important. When you play a 4-5-1 though, this is going to be a bit of a change compared to the 4-4-1-1 or the 4-4-2. As you play with 3 center midfielders, you want the left or the right CM to be on box to box. You want the middle CM to be kind of more like a holding midfielder that's still good at going forward, but more kind of a defensive one. And this is going to be De Jong. Left CM should be, as I said, more of a box to box in my opinion. You could also decide to flip it around. Reinders, 79 defending, but also 81 shooting on his card. And if we compare De Jong shooting to Reinders, it's 10 shooting difference. That's why I played Reinders as more of like the player that will go back and forth and help in defense, but also be able to make these runs going forward, because that's what you want in 4-5-1 basically. Zico then is going to obviously be my offensive center midfielder. Super important then, 4-5-1. This is the most important thing. Your wingers needs to be quick. I think in my opinion, the wingers need to be above 90 pace, because in this formation you need to play for through balls, as you will be able to send your midfielders a lot of times to be able to play for these first time through balls in behind. So if we look at Nico, 94 pace. If we look at Mbappe, obviously 97 pace. So both of them are very quick. And the striker, in my opinion, needs to have incisive in this formation as well, as we're playing for a lot of through balls. But also Pina is so good, mainly because she also has low driven in goal. So when we get the ball into her feet inside the box, she's a very, very good finisher, either with a low driven playstyle or with the finesse one. So jumping into my new 4-5-1 tactics then, that I haven't showed you guys yet. First of all, we're starting off with balanced build-up style. Defensive approach will be high 70 depth. If you guys feel like you don't really want the automatic side traps and you're just getting caught with through balls, you could decide to go to 60 depth, which will be balanced, and offside traps won't be pushing up as much as they would if you have it on 61, for example. Fullback will be on both defenders, as I said before. Very, very common that this is like the defensive line in terms of tactics. Mamadashvili should be on sweeper keeper. Inside forward for Nico Williams. Inside forward for Mbappe. Left CM, as I said before, box to box. We want Tiani Reinders in this case to be able to make these runs back and forth. De Jong would be on deep line playmaker defend, not on build up. Deep line playmaker defend, the central center midfielder should be on. Right CM then, as I said before, Zeke will have more of a free role, and that's why we put him on playmaker attack. For the striker then, I could decide to go false 9 again if I feel like build up is struggling. If that's something that you guys need to do manually in game, switch it. But I always advise to start with advanced forward attack and see how the game approaches.